This is Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Welcome back to the farm. Hope everybody's doing well. Today there is more to the story of Doofus the cow. And today we're going to talk about it. How did you get the doggone cow to cross the road? Let's start off with a little bit of jam tonight, a little bit of music on the old Gibson. I ain't afraid to work. I ain't afraid to play. I ain't afraid to get the job done and to do it my own damn way. I ain't afraid to lie. It's times like this. If you mess with my freedom, I'll tell you just what you can kiss. That's right, baby, that's country. It's a place I dearly love, baby, that's country. It's what I'm dreaming of, baby, that's country. It's a life I can't resist, baby, that's country. If you don't like it, here's what you could kiss right now. If you don't like it, here's what you can kiss right now. Woo! Welcome to the Stoney Ridge Farm tonight, guys. Everybody, it's just joining us. Doofus the cow gave me so much trouble. If you guys didn't see the video last week, this is going to be your update on Doofus the cow. Just a quick reminder, as you come in the door, guys, please jump in, pound that like button. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel here, and or you're not following us over on Facebook, you're missing out on some stuff. So jump in and follow us on Facebook too. Some of the same videos get uploaded over there and some different stuff gets uploaded. You get some more pictures on Instagram and stuff like that of what's really going on throughout the day and throughout the week. So you guys know, if you don't do Facebook, that's cool. Whatever you want to do. So hello to everybody that's in here. Plague of Badgers in the house. Jeff Black, Tina, Jay, Brian, Airrock, Matthew, how you feeling? COVID's over. It's over for me for now, I guess. Let me get this light a little closer. I feel good. I'm better. Much, much, much better. 4 kids in the farms here. Birchall in the house. Josh Birchall. Good to see you. CJ Steak, Mark, Ron, everybody's here. Woo! So the biggest pressing question is, how the heck... last weekend's video, I had all the cows. I moved the cattle across the road, and the road is a public road. It's a public gravel road. It's maintained by the state, and the other cows followed the bucket right over, or followed the bale of hay, or whatever. They'll follow me anywhere. And this one cow was just scared to death to cross the road. She was scared to step on the gravel, is what I figured out after working with her all evening. If you guys caught the video, we started out at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and didn't quit until after dark trying to get her over there. So, yeah, thanks, Robert. We are getting close to 500,000. Share the videos, guys. Share this stuff with your friends and family. We're about to hit the 500,000 mark. It's unbelievable. It's been almost 4.5 years. So, the cow, which is now referred to as Doofus. So the story of Doofus the cow. Doofus was raised by a mother who must have never walked on gravel also. Doofus couldn't walk on the gravel. So I did everything that you guys, common sense stuff that anybody would do or say to do. And what was that common sense stuff? I took hay and I rolled it out on the gravel so she'd go across. Guys, you can put your guess. Tell me what your guesses are there in the comments. I put hay across the road, and she stepped on out there, and she stepped on out there, and then she went and turned and went back. I tried to take her and herd her with the drone. The cows have typically followed the drone, so if I get the drone out in the field, I don't know if it sounds like the four-wheeler to the cows or what, but the cows will follow the drone pretty much anywhere it goes, which is something really mysterious. I don't know if any of you guys have cows or not. No cattle prod. Sorry, don't own a cattle prod. Don't want to hit my cows. Don't want to hit my animals. Sometimes you got to give them a little pat on the butt to move them out of the way. And no, 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 we didn't pull her out with a vehicle, a truck, a four-wheeler, wrap a rope around her neck and traumatize that cow. No, we didn't do that. What we did was the smart thing. You know, if you guys are on the YouTube channel, if you followed the YouTube channel, you know we went to one of the most world-renowned livestock handlers in the world, Temple Grandin. We went out to Colorado. I flew to Colorado, took you guys with me. We sat down and interviewed Temple Grandin about gentle cattle handling. And let's see, where is her book? Her book is somewhere in here in my office, because it's a Bible to handling cattle. Gosh, where is her book? I know it's right here in my office. I always keep it in here. It's she knows how to handle cattle. She knows how to handle animals, and you don't force a cow to do something. You just don't do it. So I didn't put a mat out on the road. I tried putting some hay out to ease her inhibitions about going across the road. But in the long run, it just took 3 or 4 days. So I ended up getting her moved over 4 days after we made the move. So all the rest of the cows were apart. She didn't bellow. She didn't cry. She didn't moo. She is pregnant. She did not throw a fit. I tried to force her. My initial reaction, just like anybody else's, is if you've got a animal that will not follow you, you push it. But pushing that animal just further traumatizes that animal. I mean, it's like spanking your dog 2 days after it ate the cat. It doesn't work. It's not going to do anything. And that animal doesn't understand it. So what I did was I went down every day and I gave her a little bit of grain in a bucket, a little bit of sweet feed, and she ate out of the bucket. And she actually became just like Susie, the other cow that we have, that will come up and nudge you and rub you and lick you and be really, really friendly. So now she's really, really friendly. And she just followed me across the road. She just decided, you know what? This guy is a guy I can trust. And it was about an hour before dark. And she just followed me right across the road. So that's it. Goodbye, Owen. Forever. Anybody else want to see Owen come back? Because we can let him come back. But I think we're just going to leave him out forever from now on. So anyway, we handle the animal gently, just like Temple Grandin said. Just like her book said. We know the flight zones of the animals, and we take care of the animals. And man, it worked. It worked. So pushing her and shoving her and prodding her and poking her and dragging her. The only time you ever want to have a reins or a harness or a rope around an animal, a cow like that, around its neck to get it to move, is if it's dire straits, if it's a life-threatening situation like a cow turned over in a pond in the mud or something like that. Hopefully we never have anything like that on our farm, but cattle do get stuck in the mud if there was to be a flood or something like that. That would be the only time that we would ever do that. We'd ever use that method of pulling with something to get the cow across, because it's just going to further traumatize that cow. So we also we're going to set up our working equipment pretty soon. We're going to be running our livestock through the working equipment, and I've got to let it be their choice to go through that working equipment. So we've got to be smart, and we've got to handle our animals with care in a low stress environment in order for our animals to grow and to have babies and to live properly. Now, got some videos coming out this weekend. Holy cow, last Wednesday, I was prepping for a huge storm and setting the generator up and getting everything out, and we had ice like crazy. Today it was almost 65 degrees. I have the world's whitest arms. I have the most farmer tan than anybody you know of that's had in the wintertime. I have a big time farmer tan. JJ says, holy cow. Doug Davis, howdy Josh. Howdy Doug. Alex tried a slappy. I do have it's like a cattle wand, like a slapstick almost. It's a pad about this big, and it has like marbles in it for getting cattle to go through. But I didn't do anything, man. I didn't force the cow. I didn't punch the cow. I didn't kick the cow. I didn't ram the cow with the four-wheeler. I didn't tie a rope around its neck. I didn't roll out indoor-outdoor carpet. I just worked with her and got her to where she could trust me. And that was the thing that made the cow go around to, excuse me. That's what made the cow cross the road. So, looks like Robert's in the house. Rolling Hills Farm. What part of Virginia are you from? Rolling Hills, sub T. What's Rolling Hills Farm? Who's Rolling Hills Farm? Let's talk about Rolling Hills Farm. Rolling Hills Farm, we have a dumb cow. We use 3-wheelers and 1 gator. Okay. Cool. If you're in Richmond, I'm just reading it. That Fix-It guy. I don't know. Emery, is that Fix-It guy in here? A lot of you guys had great suggestions. Anyway, I wanted to let you know. We got the cow moved. Everything was great. Still got to work on the sickle bar mower. What I didn't realize is, or think about is, the battery in the 240 tractor is completely shot. So I've got to go to Napa tomorrow. Go get me a Napa Gold battery or I'm getting a sealed battery. I'm not getting a battery that can puke acid out onto the tractor and cause problems and cause it to rust. I'm going to get a sealed acid battery. You guys let me know. Do you use a sealed battery in your tractors? Do you use what are they called? Deep cycle, marine type batteries in your tractors. So I want to know. How's the truck running? You asking me about my truck? My truck running good. There you go, Mara. We got Anthony from Cajun Country, gold top. I don't know. What in the world conversations are going on all over this channel? Yep, that's why the Stoney Ridge Farmer crossed the road. Katie Hill Farmer, there was a super chat I missed. Mark J, $2 super chat. Thank you. Get the party started. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, buddy. Katie Hill Farmer, $20 super chat. Battery fund. Yeah, that battery's going to be about $150, probably, something like that. Just takes money. It takes time and money to do this stuff. So deep cycle, and I always have distilled water to maintain. I don't want to maintain a battery. I don't know if I can get a deep cycle Optima batteries. Gosh, they're so expensive. Interstate batteries, I haven't had very good luck with interstate batteries. I bought an interstate battery for Popcorn, the Willis Jeep, and also to use in the Farmall tractor, and I haven't had very good luck with the interstate batteries. Maybe they're okay. I don't know. I don't know at all. Rolling Hills Farm. Let me tell you, bud. You can't come to the channel and say, everybody subscribe to my channel. Everybody can go check you out, but you got to be a little bit more slick than that. You know what I mean? Optima batteries made in Mexico. They do not hold up. The warranty replacement batteries have no warranty. Okay. Good to know. Did not know. Napa Gold. That's what my dad swears by, is Napa Gold. That's what I'm going to get, as a Napa Gold, I do believe. So, the local reman place. I've been to our local reman place, and I'm not going to name the name of the place. Some people have great luck with them. Some people don't have great luck with them. I had to take, when I had the $100 truck, I had to take a battery back several times. I think it was 2 or 3 times. And by that point, I was just... I think it's I don't know if they're factory culls or remanufacture or brand new batteries, whatever, but I ended up spending the money to get the best battery that I possibly could, and that battery worked just fine. So Doug Davis sends a $100 super chat, a deposit for an Optima battery. It is a deposit, man. Holy cow. But I looked him up last night. It was like $350 for a tractor battery. Walmart battery, cheap and work, says Alex. Well, the battery that's in the 240 tractor right now, Massey Ferguson 240 tractor, is dead. However, the date on that battery is 08. That's a 23-year-old battery. That battery, not 23, 13-year-old battery. That's a 13-year-old battery. That's saying something. And that is what was it? It's the house brand of AutoZone. So, yeah, that's really saying something. It lasted a long, long time. Let's see. AGM battery. Yep, that's what we'll do. Deca battery out of Pennsylvania makes Napa batteries. Okay, cool. JB Farms. Why did you go with the Angus instead of the South Pole cattle? Because I ain't Greg Judy, man. I'm black cows sell for more where we live. That's all. Black cows, black Angus cows sell for more where we live. It. I guess if you think about it in per weight perspective, Greg Judy's cows are much smaller than ours. I would say that they are uh, one one fifth smaller than our cattle. Our cows probably weigh in at about 1,400 pounds, 12 to 1,400 pounds, I'd say. The full grown mama cows. Um, Angus beef sells. Black cattle is what brings the most money. So yeah, I went to the sale barn and I sat and I watched the cows go through. So in the South, we're Angus. Yeah, that's what Brian says. I will say cattle prices are doing good early. Yeah, I don't know. We're not even selling. No one has South Pole except Greg Judy. Well, Greg's found a good mixture, a good breed of cows, and I think we're going to be getting some sheep from Greg. I actually talked. If you guys don't know Greg Judy, when you get done here, check him out. There's actually a link in the video description down there to Green Pastures Farm website. We're using Greg Judy's baling roller. We're using a lot of techniques that he's using. We're also using a lot of techniques that Joel Salatin's using on his farm. We're learning, we're growing, we're building, and that's it. When I screw up, I'll tell you, and and that's it. And I'll tell you how I screwed up this year in this weekend's video in some ways. I did mess up with our watering setup, and I finally figured it out here closer to the end of the winter, how to keep things thawed out and keep things from freezing up. With our watering system with our cows, they were stuck back here behind the house and right here in front of the house, and they had a little bit more of an impact on the land than I wanted them to have. So when is fencing starting back? It's starting back this weekend. And I think you'll really, if you guys are real fans of the channel, I think you'll really enjoy. Man, 365 people. Everybody hit the like button. Bam, 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 bam. Now, get it. I think if you guys are fans of the channel, I think you'll enjoy this weekend's video. This weekend's video features a special guest that is living on the farm again. And you'll get a little taste of that this weekend. So we'll kind of tell you, me and Mrs. Stoney Ridge, we've had our troubles, and she is back here on the farm, and we're going to talk about all that this weekend. So that's it. Popcorn! Where's popcorn? Popcorn the Willie's Jeep is sitting in the garage, and there's so much crap around him I can't do anything. I've got to get a bigger shop. Don't build a shop for a 150-acre farm that's 26 by 40. Don't build one that small. Just so you know, guys, it's too small. So yes, it is great news. Yes, we're working things. We're trying to work on things. We're trying to work things out. I don't like to admit failure. If I can make grass grow, I should be able to make my relationship grow. And yeah, that's what it's all about. That's what life's all about. So anyhow, hit the like button for that, because that's something good. When are you starting the new building? Josh, you'll know, buddy. I'm going to tell you what. So it takes time, and it takes money, and it takes dry weather to start on a building. So the building is probably going to go in behind the house. I've got to get Frank, my loader operator, back out to clear some more land, a little more pasture, a little more of an area, so I can get in and out of this building, because I want to be able to drive the gooseneck trailer all the way through the building. That's the goal, to be able to pull the truck and the trailer into the building and shut the doors. So if we got something, we don't want to get wet. Looking here. Boy, what do we got going here? I'm just looking through the comments at you guys. Lila's in the house. I don't know what's going on with I don't know what's going on with Rolling Hills Gaming. I guess maybe he's just I don't know. But you timed out. Sorry. I don't know what's going on. How are the cows liking the new pasture? They're loving the new pasture. And fencing, again, is about to start back up. This weekend will be the first little bit of fencing video stuff that goes on tomorrow, hopefully. If you guys don't know, the videos are filmed a couple days, 2 or 3, 4 days ahead of time because it takes a little bit of time to edit this stuff. I say a little bit of time, sometimes 6, 8 hours to edit a 20-minute video. So it takes a lot of time to do this stuff. It takes a lot of time setting up, moving cameras, moving this, moving that, doing this, doing that, and farm help to build fences. So I've got to get some help in here. We're supposed to have rain starting Friday and going all the way through, I think, to next Wednesday. Again, more rain. Hopefully, I can get a start on the fencing and get these. The thing that needs to happen is we had a flood in the bottomland, and it pushed the fence over about like this, pushed the fence post over. So I've got to get those back up. And I also have to get the wire tied to the post, and then we'll be good to go. We'll be able to move the cows into grass that's this deep already from last year, and boy, they'll be so happy to get over there. I can't wait. Also going to be training the cows this week to the hot wire. So we'll be training cows with a solar setup, and we'll take you guys through how we're training the cows. We're going to start separating them and intensively grazing different sections of pasture. So that's the goal. Timmy Beasley says, Stoney Facebook. Yep, over on Facebook, there are some pictures, a little bit more stuff over there, some photos, some things that are going on. Some day-to-day updates are over there. Can't do the day-to-day updates over here because on YouTube, except for over on the community page. So look forward to water fix videos. Yeah, you'll enjoy it. And we'll talk about the whole water system and how it worked and everything. Build a pole building like mine, 60 by 160, 3 large doors. I'm going to build a steel building. It's going to be a red metal building. In fact, the contractor's information's been sitting here on my desk right here. I'll just tell you, DWS Steel Structures. That's what we're building. We're building a steel building like that, okay? We aren't doing a wood building or that tubing, that square tubing. We're not shooting for that either. Thomas Robinson sends, I believe that is 3 pounds or euros. I think it's euros. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Nice. Barn dough. We could be, I don't know if we're going to do a barn dominium or not. I would like to. Every battery is rebuildable. I've got a tool from my grandpa. They only fail because the lead drips to the bottom and shorts them out. Okay, interesting. Any new tractors in the future? No, we got to get some of the projects that I've got in the works done. Okay, Swamp Donkey's doing good. It's sitting down there. I tried to start old Mater, the dump truck today, and old Mater, that's pounds. All right, UK pounds, $2, $4.24 US. Thanks. Swamp Donkey is cool, man. Swamp Donkey's sitting down there. You don't have any brakes, so he's sitting in a flat spot. If you watch the video where we got the Swamp Donkey running, my good friend Nathan mashed the pedal, gorilla mashed the pedal to the floor, and the line exploded, and and that's as far as it's gotten. So it will get there. However, I've got to get Earl the tractor out, and we're going to get Earl out, and we're going to be working on the exhaust system on Earl. We've got a lot of little stuff to get done, and then I think I'm going to let Earl sail by the wayside. I think I'm going to let him go and move in the next project, which will probably be Dad's old tractor. So lots of stuff. Do you guys like the wrenching videos? Do you like the videos where I'm wrenching on stuff and working on stuff and fixing stuff? And a lot of people say, man, you're so hard on things. That's my sarcastic comment voice. You're so daggone hard on things. You break stuff all the time. You need to go slower. That's why old farmers live so long, because they did things slower. I'm like, no, because they didn't have the equipment to do the things fast enough, and they did things slower. And I'll tell you, you break stuff. When you work equipment, you break it. That's it. Batwing Bush Hog is not ready to go, but we'll be talking about that in this weekend's video. And I'm going to get it down here. I'm going to get it down here close to the house. where I can get working on it. It needs some hoses, it needs some lines, it needs a lot of stuff done to it. But I feel like sometime within the next 2 months, we probably will have the Batwing up and ready to rock and roll. Wood miser, yes, we'll be running the sawmill. I'll be running the sawmill. I'd like to run it with Mrs. Stoney Ridge. That would be really fun. So, but I'll be out running the sawmill maybe tomorrow. Depends on how much I can get done with this tractor and battery situation. So, have you been using the big TYM tractor much? No, Scott, I haven't used it much. I have a new mower deck on the back of it right now. It's a Moschio flail mower, and it's on the back of it. It's a 7-footer, and I have not, because it's just been so wet. I mean, you don't take a tractor that weighs 14,000 pounds out on the wetland like that. So Annette Newton says, sorry, just got here. Did you get the cow? How'd you get the cow to cross? Oh man, y'all want to hear a story again? You might have to go back and watch it. With patience and kindness and love and just working on stuff. So I'm just working with them. That's it. So I every day I took down a little bit of feed and I worked with her and got her across the road. So I showed her some love, and you see what happened. You get more with honey than you do with vinegar, and that was the case. So what size pasture is your cows on? My cows is on, I'm picking at you, bro. My cows are on right now about a 20-something, 23 acre, 25 acre pasture right now. And they're eating it down, man. There's cow patties all over the place. I'm still feeding them one roll of hay, so they're getting some green and they're getting some hay every day. So it's working out very good. You do like watching the wrenching. Good. How's Mater? Mater ain't running. I can't get Mater to start. Mater's batteries are dead too. I got to haul the generator up to Mater and run the generator for 6 hours or so to charge Mater's batteries so that it'll turn over fast enough to start it. Doofus may not like you or be able to trust you if you shock her. Yeah, exactly, Pamela. Exactly. Very, very true. Vented batteries are meant to be rebuilt. I guess that's why there's you get a core charge when you take it in. I don't know. I did charge the battery up for it and it boiled over. What does that mean? I don't. When I put the battery on the charger, it was dry as a bone. When I came back, battery acid had boiled out of the top of the battery. What does that mean? A good dog makes moving cows easier. Brian. Yeah, I don't have cattle dogs. I don't have herding dogs. I have shepherds, German shepherds, which are more police dog than herding dog. And I definitely don't want to encourage the chasing behavior in my dogs at all. Again, if you're gentle with your cows, there's no reason why I would have to push them. There's just no reason I'd need to do that. If they'll follow a bucket, life is good. I don't think about the water situation here. We have a foot of snow. We have a foot of snow we are running on here in West Virginia. Okay, cool. Battery boils too many amps on the charger. Oh, it's a slow charger. It is a really slow charger. Got too hot. I don't know. I think it's just old, man. It's a battery from 2008. So I think that's it. Need to get some good trained cattle dogs. I tell you what, we're looking at sheep and we're looking at getting some guardian dogs, but I don't want a cattle dog. I'm not out there running my cattle. I'm not going to have dogs chasing my cows. That's not what is in my main master plan for the farm. We did have some cattle dogs for a little while. They're a handful. They take a lot of work. And they're instinctively, they chase and nip. So it's not my thing. It's not really what I want to do. I don't want to run my cows with dogs. Keep doing everyday stuff. Real life. You like that? Thanks, Doug. Appreciate it. Mike O'Brien says Thomas works for. It's going by too fast. Sounds like there's a short in that battery. I think the battery shot. It's from '08. Like I said. What kind of generator do you have in wattage? I have it's 10,500 watts of initial kick. I can't remember what you call it. Surge power, and it's 7,500 kW generator. So that's what it is, and it's Troy built, I think. I'm not sure exactly the brand. I did a video about it. So upgrade your charger, fully automatic battery charger, and engine starter. Okay, cool. I don't know why I didn't share your comment, but that's good advice. And I don't know why. Where are my moderators? You guys can show these comments. Show. Click show. There we go. Real cattle dogs work at your command and do what you tell them to do. Well, I'll tell you one thing. You got to let a dog be a dog too. You know what I mean? So you got to let a dog be a dog. That's it. No matter whether you train them or not, they're still going to play and they're still going to get into stuff. And that's it. JB Farms, my cattle are not registered. I see no point in wasting the time and with the money and all of the troubles to go through that with a herd that's going to be of about 40. Maybe it's worth it. Any of you guys have registered stock? Let me know. Is it worth it? When I see them go through the sale barn, I see no added value whatsoever when it happens. So, and I think people will buy cows directly off the farm here from me when it comes time to sell some. When did you start your YouTube channel? I started my YouTube channel almost 4.5 years ago. Javier, when you put all those fists in there, it just makes me have to hit the button. Thank you for telling everybody to hit the like button, man. I appreciate it. 371 people. Maybe we can get to 500 likes. That's awesome. Build her a new home. Wait on the workshop. Make her first, and she will come running back. Are we talking about the cow or my wife? Why does she need a new home? Why do we need to spend $300,000? Okay, here it is, the rant. Here's the rant. When we moved here, we're simple people. If I wanted to live in a $400,000 house in the city, in the suburbs, or wherever, and never step on the grass or on the mud or on the dirt, then I would do that. And when I asked Mrs. Stoney Ridge to marry me, I was wearing these. I was covered in dirt. I was working in the garden. There are no false pretenses here. What's wrong with saving up money and going and building your dream home without going into debt and feeding the bank and feeding the system? And you know what, man? This is debt-free living right here. I'm living in a 1,200 square foot home that's debt-free living. That's why do it. Why spend that money? Why do it if you don't have to? If we can live here for 10 years and save up enough money to pay off our farm and to build our dream home, then why is this big house? So I get this a lot. You know, your wife, you better build her a big house. You better build her a big house. You better, go do this, get her a new this or a new that. Let me tell you what, not putting a Band-Aid on my marriage either. We get along and we love each other and we care for each other. And I know once we move into a bigger place, we will miss being so close in a small place. And I think anyone who's ever moved out of a small home with their significant other and moved into a larger, a gigantic home has thought, man, remember those days when we lived so close. I think so. So I got the rest of my life. Now, we don't have the rest of our life to have kids. Big houses take time to maintain. Big houses take time to build. We want to have a modest size home, but I don't want to go into debt. This is Stoney Ridge. Don't seem like the type of woman who needs a big fancy house. Amen, Debbie. Thank you. And I wouldn't have married her if I thought she needed a big fancy house, because it ain't the kind of woman I want to be with. Okay. And if you're watching this channel, I'm betting that you probably all feel the same way. Man, woman, husband, wife. I'll bet if you're watching this channel, that's the way you feel. For some reason, we've gotten forced into a world where we're supposed to have the biggest and the best and the fanciest and the nicest of everything. Well, let me tell you what, Where's the happiness? Where's the biggest happiness? That's what I'm looking for. Not the biggest and fanciest and the nicest of everything. Could have bought a bigger tractor. Could have bought a bigger house. Could have bought a bigger farm. You know, could have bought a fancier UTV. Could have bought a cab model UTV. New John Deere review is coming up though. The new John Deere diesel cab model with park. That's coming up, 2021 model. So, living simple can do it. The Wood-Mizer can help me build anything and everything for sure. And we're leaning towards a barn dominium type home or a cabin. First, we have to build a big pond directly behind here. And I want to be able to, and Mrs. Stoney Ridge agrees, I want to be able to walk out, step down some steps, walk out on a dock in the hot summer days and jump off in my pond and climb back up a ladder and jump off over it again. I want to be able to cool off in my pond. That's what I want. So we got to finish building the farm before we finish building the house. YouTube and what I do, the shop building will generate income. The house will not. So we have to do the things that are going to generate income for the home, for the farm, for the main goal of staying out of debt. So Good Hope Equestrian and Regenerative Farm says, amen, brother. Exactly. Living practically. Everybody's living over their head. You're buried over your head. You got a brand new car and you can't resist going to buy a brand new car. The tires are worn out on your car. And instead of going to the tire store, and we've done it. We've all done it. If you haven't done it, kudos to you. But we've all done it. This car's getting old. It's got 80,000 miles on it. Tires are wore out. I don't think I'm just going to trade it in. I think I'm just going to dig myself another debt hole. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, man. It doesn't make any sense. So, is that a railroad spike? Yes. And the story behind it, there's 2 railroad spikes back here behind me. Oh, this one here and this one here. So in a previous life, I went to college. I'm a registered nurse, guys. So in a previous life, this is progression. So this is 2006 Virginia Derailer Series mountain bike race championship, state championship. That's a silver medal, and this is the gold for first place in the Virginia Derailer mountain bike series. So I used to race mountain bikes, guys. This one is another second place in the series. There's a bunch of stuff. I used to race mountain bikes. So we're gonna go ahead and take you, Levi, and see you later. Anybody else? Anybody want to hang on to Levi? It's so funny. Paperweight. What is this? Nice thumbs up ratio. We got a thumbs up ratio going on. We got 300 thumbs down too. Caden Theory sends a $4.99 super chat. Says, hey Stoney, love your videos. Keep up the great work, man. And I also please have a shout out. Well, I think you just gave yourself a shout out. That's a good way to do it, I guess. I don't get the shout out. Bye, Levi. I'm sorry, Levi, but you had to go. You're either you bring something good to the table or you just go. Emery Thompson says, no, they aren't paperweights. They keep the desk from floating off. Exactly. They're not paperweights. They're achievements. These are achievements. This took work. This took so much work. So much work. The race was in Bedford, Virginia, Danville, Virginia, Lynchburg, Virginia, Roanoke County, Virginia, and Franklin County, Virginia. I've done some mountain bike racing in my days. I was a collegiate road cyclist back in the day. I enjoy it. Where's the TYM dealership where you bought your tractor? It actually was in Tennessee. Do you plan on having a garden this year? But I'm working directly with TYM. They're based out of Burlington, North Carolina, is my closest service fella, and they're based out of Wilson, North Carolina. So they're a North Carolina company. That's it. Ever drove a school bus? I've never driven a school bus. What am I planning this year? I'm planning a lot. um, Wife and I work for a top tier university, felt empty, started driving tractors on the farm. Yeah, man. That's why again, everybody said, you need to build that wife a nice house and big old house and go into debt and bury yourself alive and buy a new car. Why don't you get her a Mercedes and all that and get her some jewelry? No, man, that's not if that's not the woman I want. That's not the woman I wanted to marry. And I didn't marry her because of that. I married her because she was not that person. And I don't want that. So there's nothing like sipping a warm cup of coffee overlooking the farm in the morning. Oh yeah, when the sun's rising. Absolutely. A modest home. White Church Farm Outdoors says everyone has advice for you to follow. LOL. They sure do. 430 people. Let's get that thing up to 500 likes. Woo! So you guys, I got a running total of all the likes I can see here. I can see how many people are in here. Typically, we have 400 to 800 people on a live stream. Typically, we'll pick up 5 or 6 people as new followers during a live stream. And typically, right now we're at $130 on Super Chats, which is very nice. Thank you guys so very much. So, would you rather be right or happily married? Well, it depends on if happily married is right. So, gonna do any more forestry mulching? I got a cousin that's in the forestry mulching business now, and he's reached out to me. Hopefully, his name's Eric, great guy, and hopefully we'll get him out here to do a little bit of forestry mulching. We're gonna be using the tree puller maybe tomorrow. I've got it on another buddy's farm, and we're gonna try it with a track machine. So that'll be cool. It's the Dan User Intimidator tree puller. Thanks, Jared. He said, let's get to 500K. Wow, we're almost there, man. That's pretty cool. Pretty awesome. Thanks for doing these live streams. When YouTubers think they make it, they don't usually interact with subscribers. Yeah, I know, and there's a lot of people that won't interact. They'll do a live stream, and they won't interact with people unless they throw a super chat out there, and that's not very nice. In all caps, Rick's Wild Horses says, will you still have to buy grass seed this year, or will the hay seed it okay? I will buy some grass seed, and we will overseed some pasture. So you got to remember that we cleared 50 more acres of land last year. And you can see I've got the science of grass, the before and the after shot right here. So this is what it looked like before, this is what the farm looked like before, and this is what it looks like afterwards, guys. What I'm doing works. I'm telling you, what I'm doing is working, and it's great. It really is great. Jeremy Hill, $24.99 super chat. Thanks. Woo! Guys, and you don't have to throw out super chats. Go into the merch store. Go to StoneyRidgeFarmer.com. Pick up a shirt or a hat, man. Represent. Cool. You can get this shirt. Does she like drinking coffee? She doesn't drink coffee. She's not a coffee drinker. I've been off grid. Is Mrs. Stoney Ridge back? Yep. And we're going to talk more about it this weekend. We actually did a video dedicated to what's going on and everything. So it's good. And it's very personal. It's my personal life. And I choose to share it with you because it's important, I think, for you guys that are obviously fans of the lifestyle and fans of the channel. And what happened? There you go. Pick out a bull yet? I don't need a bull. Stepdad's going to bring his bull about June 15th. So no, I haven't picked out a bull. Buy Mrs. Stoney Ridge a dinner from my wife. Thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. My dad's a Chicago cop and ready to retire and start the farm life. Yeah. Get ready. It's going to be some hard work, man. That's for sure. Scott, I'm doing fine, buddy. Carlos says, hey, Josh. Let's hear your best monster truck announcer voice. Sunday. Oh, gosh. Apple or Android? Uh-oh. You're watching me on an Android, and the Android that I'm watching the comments on is over there. So, yeah. Yep, and it's an old phone. I don't have a new phone. I don't want to. I don't make payments on my cell phone. I just buy. It's like a S8 until I can't use it anymore. And I broke the screen. This screen's broke. The last one's broke. I dropped them both face down in the gravel. It does look like I need another glass of water. I'm all out. Android for the win. Yeah, I don't like being on the payment plan for a cell phone. I think it's ridiculous. I think if we talked to our grandparents and great-grandparents and told them that one day we would pay $1,000 for a phone that we could carry anywhere we wanted to, and then, like a Model T or a Model A brand new cost like, I don't know, guys tell me, what did a brand new Model A Ford cost? I think it was under $1,000. So... yeah, don't have a phone apart from a house phone, says Mark. Mark, the house phone thing, all that just generates just spam phone calls, man. I haven't had a house phone since 2000 and I haven't had a house phone since 1998. $800. That's what a new Model A cost you. $499 probably for a Model T, I'll bet. Under $1,000. You told your grandpa, "Dad, Grandpa, check this new phone out. I only paid $1,200 for it." And he's like, "Son, that costs 7 times more than my first car." You're a dummy. If I pay $1,000 for it, it better wash dishes. Hey, our priorities are kind of crazy in the country nowadays. Like I said, people trade their cars in when the tires wear out and go spend $40,000 more on another car and make a $900 or $1,000 payment. Look at trucks. So trucks are now the hip style, a man needs a truck. Man needs a truck, Trucks are now the hip style. So trucks, even the Jeep truck, the Renegade Jeep truck. All right, guys, you got to be Jeep fans if you're on this channel. What do you think about the Renegade Jeep truck? Do you think it's cool? A buddy of mine just bought one. I bought his Jeep from him, and he bought the Renegade. What do you think about the Renegade Jeep truck? Tell me. And we're going to do a comparison of the new Jeep, the JK that I have, and the Willys. And we're going to put them side by side and look at them. They cost as much as a house. Yeah, they're like 60 grand. 60 grand, that's all. Just $60,000, So for some reason, the house prices are right here. They got right here. And then car prices are just slowly creeping up to the same price as what houses cost. Emery? We don't use that kind of words over here. You can find probably a better word to say than that. Yeah, you can misspell it like Mark. He's got it going on. I don't know. The Jeep truck is interesting. I mean, they had the Renegade, I think, back in the 70s or something like that. I don't know. Guys, let me know. Stick with the Chevy, Ford, Dodge 4x4. It's cheaper. That's what I was thinking, even after I bought the Jeep from him, which was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing, but I had the opportunity to buy it for less than wholesale, so I was like, gosh, I think I'll buy it. So anyway, hey, Stoney Ridge, I'm planning on starting cattle and sheep ranch. How do you like the name Waymaker Ranch? I don't know. And I don't know guys, tell me what doing a shout out is. Please tell me what doing a shout out is. Country Dog, $5. Everybody that's watching this sees your comment. Go by. What is doing a shout out? Please let me know. Gladiator, that's what I mean. Maybe, is it the Gladiator? Renegade is a 4x4 Fiat. Scratch plexiglass truck topper window. Any solutions? I don't know. Replace top window. Team, oh God. You're saying their name and reading their comment. Well, that's it. Well, what? If you, I don't get it. Everybody sees their Everybody sees your comment. Yeah, it's the Gladiator. Okay, that's what it is. What did I call it? The Renegade? Whatever it is, it's a Jeep truck. Buddy of mine's got it. We rode around in it the other day. It's nice and everything, but it's still a Jeep. It's still a little rattly. It's still a little bouncy. And it has a small bed on it. It's almost like a utility vehicle. So, well, the new John Deere Gator cost $30,000. So the diesel model. So why shouldn't a truck cost, $90 or $100,000, right? I don't know where people are getting this money off their money trees and buying all these new trucks and new stuff. It's and then you don't want to scratch it. How about crying? You want to talk about crying some tears when you drive that $80,000 brand new truck off the lot and it's worth $60,000 as soon as the front tires hit the pavement, your name hit the title. You just threw 20,000 like, hey, here's 20 G's, dude. Might as well have threw it in the wood stove and watched it burn because it would have been funner. I've had at least 200 grand stole from heroin addicts. Why in the world have you been around enough heroin addicts to steal 200 grand from you? You need some bars on your windows or something, bro, or you need to get rid of and not have cash around. First time viewer, jump in here, subscribe. MJB0707. Guys, you can be a channel member. It's $4.99 a month, and if you do it during a live stream, it pops you up and it recognizes you. It's cheaper than a super chat if you want to do it. I did it last week on Wranglerstar's channel. It was kind of fun. Stimulus checks. Is that what it is? It's an economic stimulus check. Going straight to Walmart and I'm buying the biggest daggone TV you ever did see and put it on the wall. It's going to be so big it'll cover the window. That's what, give me that free government money. It comes out of outer space, right? It comes out of the tax dollars of hardworking individuals in America. It's, I don't know. I don't know how it can continue on like this at all, but I also know that's what it's for. That's what the stimulus check is for, to get people out and get people buying. I think, if I'm not mistaken, check with your accountant on this, but I think in order to stimulate the economy, in order to stimulate restaurants, I think the IRS, I'm not positive, but I do believe you're allowed to write off 100% of meals now in 2021. I do believe that. Guys, if you're an accountant, confirm it with your accountant, but I think you can. Actually, the stimulus is money that's printed. Inflation is coming. It has come. Go buy a 2x4. It has come, for sure. Tanner Family Farm says, farm tours in our county. They seen what I had. I don't know what. I don't know. Tanner Family Farms? What in the world are you talking about? My 05 truck is still running. Hey, my truck's a 2001, man, and I love it. And my little Honda is a 2009. And the other one's a 03. The older, the better. If we can keep those old ones running, then I'm down with it. Love your sarcastic voice. Thank you, Debbie. I've got a good one. It's the cost of living. Brian Forrest. I don't know if it's the cost of living. We get a cost of living raise from the government every year. Here's a cost of living raise. Here's a $600 cost of living raise. Now go out and buy a big TV with it. Now big TVs only cost like $199, and they're this big and they last for 3 weeks. And everybody's fussing about China. Well, China, you buying them Chinese stuff? Why you buying that Chinese stuff? Oh, you're buying a tractor from Korea. I can't believe. Where do you think other tractors are made? Where do you think things are made, man? They're not made here in the U.S. The average American working man cannot afford to buy American products, American-made products. Let's get on a rant. He can't. Go look up what an American-made socket set cost. And can the average Joe man that's out there working on his stuff, the guy that can afford that is a guy that can afford to pay somebody to do it. You know what I mean? Tell me what you think. I mean, is this not true? Tell me this is not true. You go buy a brand new Chevrolet truck or brand new Ford, brand new Dodge, brand new whatever, and go look at the headlights and see where they're made. Are they made in America? Do you think that they're made in America? What about the lug nuts? Where are they made? I don't know. What about the tires? Where are they made? I don't know. Brand new. And we're going to do a review on this brand new diesel 2021 John Deere Gator. They revamped it. It's got a Yanmar diesel engine in it. Where is a Yanmar diesel engine from? Tell me where it's from. That's it. The average guy that works on this stuff, if you make a living, you can on mechanic work, then you can go buy Snap-on and afford it. I mean, that's it. If you can make a living, I can't afford to buy a Snap-on toolbox. I can't afford it. I can't. It's the truth. So we have a 97 F350. Amen. You got the 7.3, baby. Get her done. It's the truth, man. And people aren't saying it. Nobody's saying it. Oh, we need to tax it. We need to throw out China, blah, blah, blah. That's okay, man. But I'll guarantee you something on your body, be it your shoes, your hat, your shirt, your underwear, is made in China. Everything you have on your body right now is probably not made in America. I'll tell you that. And the screen that you're watching right now is probably made in China also. So we can't throw stones at glass houses when we live in the glass house ourselves. We can't do it. Lewis Curtis, new member. Thank you, Lewis. Woo, good to have you. Yes, Yanmar is Japanese, and it has Japanese writing right on there. Yanmar. It is. Poor man has poor ways, haha. I'm going to tell you what. Ill-gotten gains make for... I'll tell you. A poor man has poor ways. That says a lot. What does that say? I don't know very many wealthy men who blow money on nothing that stay wealthy for very long. Are we talking about building wealth? Are we talking about rich? Are we rich or are we wealthy? Are we wealthy and happy and healthy and living the life that we want to live? Or are we rich and blowing money and buying a $9,000 Snap-on toolbox for our 2-car garage? What are we doing? Okay, so yeah. Are you loaded or are you rich? Are you... I don't know about loaded or rich. I think it's wealth and building a legacy to pass on to the next generation, for your family. You build your family's legacy, or you're rich and you're throwing money away like it's going out of style. There are things that bring value to your life and things that don't bring value to your life. I like nice things. I do like nice things. I like a nice truck. I want a nice house. But it doesn't have to be brand new, and it doesn't have to be the best of everything. I think that I'm wealthy in many, many ways in my life. So, without having a pile of money to go waste. Again, like I said, we're talking about Chinese goods and how people saw that we bought a Korea tractor made in South Korea, the TYM tractors. They're made in South Korea. They're shipped over here, and they're assembled by American workers, and they're sold by American businesses, and they're shipped by American truckers, and that's what TYM does, and TYM USA. So I'm a proud owner of that machine. Absolutely. And I'm not an owner of a machine that makes false pretenses and pretends like they're made in America when they're not. And that's it. I'm a millionaire in spirit. Farmall Fanatic is in the house. Woo! What's up, buddy? I knew if I stayed in here long enough, you'd be here. I want some Stoney Ridge Farmer merch. Go down there. There's a link right down there. If you got Jesus, then you got it all, brother. Woo! I like it. I like it, Bailey. Just trying to read any suggestions on a riding mower. I suggest don't buy a riding mower, buy a zero turn. That would be my suggestion. We've got the Swisher mower. I thought I had the Swisher hat on. I got my own hat on. I had the Swisher hat on earlier today. We got the Swisher mower. We like it. We got a Toro mower. We're going to be doing some demo stuff with the Toro mower coming up this year. So that'll be fun. And some more demo stuff with the Swisher mower. Swisher's got interchangeable decks. So I recommend zero turn for sure. And don't go to your hardware store and buy it. Go to your local lawn care professional place and buy it. A small mom and pop type shop. Somebody that can take care of you. A tractor dealership. So, or you can buy a garden. Scott Small Engine. Or you can buy a garden tractor. I don't know what you're saying, bro. Sorry. Fair zero turn. Josh, do a video on a good tool chest. Did one already. We've got 2 Titan tool chests in the shop there. Did some on the Craftsman tool boxes that we have, and also did one on the Cobalt toolbox that we have. Please support your local LNG equipment dealer, your lawn and garden equipment dealer. Amen. So big box store stuff. When it comes to the big box store stuff, what you're going to do is you're going to find yourself with a 1-year mower. You're going to find yourself with something that is designed to only last you 1 season and break. Now, some of you guys probably are using the same mower you've used for the last 10 years, and you know how to take care of your mower. But the average person out there goes and buys what they think is a John Deere or a Husqvarna or whatever it is at the big box store, and they take it home and they realize that they don't have the real deal. And when they take it into their service center to get it worked on, the service center is like, whoa, we can't work on that. So you got to think about that. Are you going to ear tag your calves? I know it says eat tag, but I know what you mean. I am, and I got the ear tagger in from Amazon yesterday, and the tags are coming too. Where's your old buddy? You gave that set of tools. He hadn't been back on the farm. He hasn't been back on the farm lately. Our Simplicity mower is over 20 years old. Looks like brand new. Ventrac is 16, like new. Wow. Love my Ventrac. Washed my Ventrac today. Or not today, the other day. And I've got some work to do with the Ventrac. The Ventrac is in need of some love. I've got to replace the main knuckle that swivels on the top. In fact, just watched a video on all the lubrication points, and all the lubrication points that one of them I missed. Why do people ear tag cows? Somebody answer Dominic that. I'll answer it too. Dominic, people need to identify their cows. So the cows, you need to come up with a system of tagging your cows so you know which baby went with which mama, when it was born. You got to keep records. These are records right here. These are printed off records of the cows that I have. So we'll read it off to you. The bull was put in with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The bull was put in with 11 heifers. So we should have 11 heifers calving this year, or 11 cows calving this year. The 28th of May is when the bull was put in. This is hard to read, but this is what we're looking at. On number 25 cow had her calf on the 1st of March. 44 cow, the 7th of March. 39 cow, 18th of March. 37 cow, 29th of March. So all of these are the dates when the cows took, and one cow did not take. Number 48 did not have a calf last year, but she's pregnant. She's about to pop. So she'll probably be, 48 will probably be the first one to have a baby. And then we look back through the dates. Here, the 25 will probably be next. 44 will probably be next. And we look, that's how we know. So that's why we ear tag our cows. So we know, okay, whose mama belongs to what baby. How many hours on your John Deere tractor? It's got 1,000 hours on it. Right at 1,000 hours right now. Been in the shop for warranty repairs for a new clutch seal. Right now it has a failed hydraulic connector. I had no idea it was probably under warranty. I bought one and put it in myself, and I had to go buy another one. It's a known thing that fails on them, which is kind of a bummer. So, bet the bull was out of juice. I don't think the bull was out of juice. Plowed the snow with a 51 Farmall Cub today. That's pretty awesome. Are you going to do a video on putting up your working pins? You darn right I am, because I'm learning and I want to teach you guys as I learn. So I've got some cattle panels up there right now for temporary working pins until I figure out the configuration that I want it exactly, and then we'll build everything. Cool. Josh, what would be your dream tractor? It's sitting up there. It's called a TYM T1104. I like that thing. I think it's awesome. It's an awesome tractor. What you gonna name your first calf? Already named our first calf. First calf born on the farm here was Cody. Cody the bull. Cody was named after my buddy Cody, Wranglerstar. So the guy that got me started making YouTube videos, Cody, Wranglerstar. And he was my inspiration, I would say. I'd say that I was watching. Here's how it went. Because some of you guys might not like him, or don't get along, or don't believe in what he does, or whatever. Well, was my inspiration. I was watching some of Cody's videos, some of Wranglerstar's videos, and I was like, I can do that. And that's how the YouTube channel got started. That's pretty much it. I can do that. And I realized I can do that. It'll only take 70 hours a week on top of my full-time job. Looking to buy land for hunting and fishing. I tell you what, it's a whole lot cheaper to lease something. I'll tell you that. That's for sure. You can find land out there to lease. So Mystic Mac 413, look into leasing stuff. Check out Basecamp Leasing, basecampleasing.com. You can find all sorts of places to go hunt and fish and do whatever. Did you buy that TYM or did they give it to you? Do you think that they gave me $100,000 worth of tractors? Or am I making payments on the tractors? No, they didn't give them to me. The TYM T1104 cost, I've got the exact figures, around $65, and the 254 cost around $16,500, something like that. So yeah, I don't know where that fix-it guy is. We need to get him in here. I can text him. No, TYM didn't give it to me. And nothing's given away, man. There's no free lunch. There ain't no free beers around here. You know what I'm saying? You got to earn it. So absolutely. Are we working with TYM as a company? Yep, we are working with TYM as a company. They let me demo these tractors and didn't charge me anything to demo these tractors, and they gave me a great price on the tractors. So absolutely, we standing by them as good people. Did I get to meet the head of TYM USA? Yeah, I got to meet him. It's so neat. I mean, why be angry about that? That's something that's super special, and I think it's awesome. I think it's something to be transparent about and upfront. So yeah, a discount, probably the same discount that you would get if you went to buy the same tractor, man. That's it. I'm watching what we got here. Is Emery cutting up? What we got going on? Emery here. Up in Ohio, land's going for 15 to 17K per acre. You gotta have to move a little bit further out of town, buddy. Check out Polk, Ohio. That's where Meyer Hatchery is. That doesn't look like land's 15 to 17 grand an acre out there. But you might not have a Walmart in your back door or a Chick-fil-A. Thank you, Our Pastime. I appreciate it. Folks, nothing ain't free. Exactly. There are no free lunches. Asheville, North Carolina Trail Camera says it's great to see tractors other than orange. You got the big boys. You got the green and the orange and the blue. The green, the orange, and the blue. And I've had experience on all those tractors for sure. And the down and dirty on it is what's the best value for you, your farm, and your place or your property or whatever. So I will tell you, I love my little Ventrac. That is the greatest little mower. That's not a lawnmower, but mowing tractor. That thing is awesome. Ventrac is I am no longer in any way associated with those guys from any sort of business standpoint. I bought that tractor and I'd love to keep working with them, but I don't know where our relationship goes from here. But I did buy the Ventrac tractor, make that permanently clear. We did lease the Ventrac tractor for a year before we bought it, so we got it at a used tractor price, and it's been a great machine. It's due for maintenance. It's got 300 and something hours, 350 hours on it, I think. So they literally took me to court when we were trespassing because my Great Pyrenees caught them. I don't know, Tanner Family Farms, you're telling the story and I don't know what's going on. I'm missing out on all kinds of stuff. What's Tanner talking about, guys? I got a Great Pyrenees thinking I could sleep at night. Ended up in court because trespassers took you to court. Yep. That's why you got to have insurance, brother. That's it. Do you think it'll be able to set some post this weekend? Or will it be raining? It's going to be, Tom, it's going to be raining. It's going to be raining up here for sure. It's too muddy to get out and do anything on the land really right now. It really is. I had to figure out who that was for a second. Ventrac was bought by Toro. Absolutely. Sure was. So, and we are working with Toro this year. So who knows? Who knows where it goes? But, and there is scuttlebutt about a new Ventrac tractor. I don't know. There's also rumor out there that there is a new TYM that's similar to the 254 that we have, called the T25. That I did see some YouTube videos on that, and we may upgrade. I don't know. Talking to my dad about maybe getting him set up with a TYM tractor too. So let's see. Way too muddy here in Tennessee to do anything. It is, man. It is way muddy. A dog can't testify, neither can a camera. Photos can, though. They speak for themselves. I have to go, but thanks for being you. Thank you. Javier, I think that's your name. No, it's not Javier, I don't think. Remember you driving the Ventrac on Tractor Time with Tim's lawn? Yeah, man. I sat on that thing. I was like, man, this thing's awesome, dude. Play us a tune before you go to bed, Stoney, man. I'm getting ready to go to bed anyway. What happened to the lonely cow? You're going to have to tune in and go back and watch the very beginning of the video. I did get her across the way. And she's happy, and she's over there with her friends, and she's now a sweeter cow. She's more calm, and she's chilled out. So, guys, thanks a lot for joining me tonight. Pound the like button. It's your last chance if you want to become a channel member to get recognized. There's one. Tom Messing, thank you for the $5 super chat, buddy. Yeah, come on down to the Stoney Ridge and bring your wife and bring your kids. Living life pure and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stoney Ridge. Woo! I need more water. I'm drying up, man. I've been outside working all day. Thanks a lot, guys. Pound the like button on your way out the door. We're almost to 500 likes. Hit that like button on your way out the door. Thanks a lot. If not subscribed to the Stoney Ridge Farm channel, jump in and subscribe. I'd love to have you back. We've got some great video stuff coming tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. So thank you all so much. Farm All Fanatics, $10 boom super chat. 502 likes. Thank you guys so much. Have a blessed evening. Have a blessed night. Take care. Wherever you are, be safe. Please be safe, okay? Be safe. Thank you.